Hey guys, Jared Garcia with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Come check out our website at iSpeakRealty.com. And guess what? I have Berkshire Hathaway Home Services with us today. It's Pam Harris with the P-Quail Team at our property management division.
Hi guys.
So, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It's fabulous. Thank you so much.
We definitely want to spread the word and ask some questions about property management today. So first off, why use a property management company or property manager?
Well, you don't want the phone calls at 2 o'clock in the morning that something's going on with your property.
That's true.
You don't want to, it's the day-to-day stuff that you don't have to worry about or fret about. We take all the phone calls. We deal with all of the issues on the property. If you have something going on your property, we make sure that you get the best care that could possibly be out there.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you really want to do your own repairs on your property anyways?
There's so much that goes on with the property. For instance, the smoke detectors. You have to know all the laws in the state of New Mexico.
Right.
Certain smoke detectors have to be certain places. CO detectors, making sure that the furnace was put up correctly. Make sure it's taken down correctly. The swamp cooler on the roof. Do you want to go up on the roof at 102 degrees in the summertime to make sure the swamp cooler's done?
Right.
Nah, we take care of all of that. We get the vendors out there. And every single work order that comes into our office gets sent over to an owner, so the owner gets to know what's going on with their property.
That's wonderful.
Before we do anything to it.
Right. So guys, if you're looking at renting your place out, property manager may be a perfect fit. You're not wanting to answer the phone, like you said, at 2 a.m. You're not wanting to do those repairs. That's why P-Quail Team is here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So now let's talk about maintenance coordinating. How does all that work?
Okay, so if a tenant has an issue, let's say with the swamp cooler, they'll either call into the office or they'll send a work order in, and we document everything. Everything gets documented in our property management software, which all of our owners do have access to. They have their own portal, the tenants have their own portal, but the owners know everything that's going on. Our maintenance coordinator takes care of making sure that whatever repair needs to be done is followed up on, taken care of. Owners are kept in the loop. So everything is taken care of the way it should be done.
And I would assume they, abide by, like you said, all the local laws and rules. If it's pre-1978, they have to do lead-based paint testing, all that type of stuff.
Mold issues.
Yes, all that type of stuff.
Water issues.
Right.
Yes, all that
documentation. That's what we always say for, anybody who's buying, selling, renting is always document, your transaction and keeping all the records. So guys, if you're looking for somebody who would keep all those records, maintain the property, take those calls,
yes.
P-Quail Team's here to help you guys out. So let's talk about the rental market. How is it?
It's fabulous. The rental market in Albuquerque is absolutely fabulous. There's nothing out there for people to rent right now. So we're getting primo money for our properties that are out there. And of course, we vet all of our vendors, and we vet all of our people coming into our renters into our houses.
Now, could somebody specify what they want to look for in a person, or how does that work?
Well, there's lots of guidelines.
Yeah, those are things that they would talk to you about and go over those rules and regs, right? Because there is a lot of laws and guidelines.
Yes, and there's protected classes.
Right.
There's certain things you can say, certain things you cannot say to people, and we're really good about making sure that we get it right.
Now, do you check credit and pull credit and do background checks? How does...
We do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we do credit checks, we do background, we do nationwide eviction checks. We go into their criminal history. We make sure as best we can. Of course, there could be something that falls through the cracks.
Yeah.
But we do the best we can, and of course, all of our owners make the decisions on who goes into their property.
That's awesome. I mean, they're the ones signing the lease as
well?
We just wanted
leases.
to clarify that. Yeah,
we do a property management agreement with the owner. They give us permission to vet the tenants that are going in there. But we also have the owner has their availability to tell us, okay, this is the kind of person that yes, I would like them in my property.
Perfect.
But the tenants really go through a vigorous screening process. Pets are really a big thing these days.
Right. Yeah.
And from what I understand, there was a NARPM convention not too long ago, National Association of Residential Property Managers,
Okay.
and the Secretary of HUD was there. And she said that they have been addressing the pet issue of service animals versus comfort animals. And they should have in the next couple of months guidelines for all of that.
That's
Yes.
great. I mean, that's got to be, just like the HB 433 with home inspectors. There's always some guidelines laid out, and that's nice to see with, property management with pets and that type of stuff. That's coming down the pipe, I guess you're saying, right? Awesome.
Yes,
so why would you want to own a rental property?
It's the best thing in the world to own a rental property. People say, "Oh gosh, I don't want to." Oh, I manage properties, and it's a pain and all this lovely stuff, and it's really not. You have tax deductions, you have somebody else paying the mortgage off.
Yeah.
So in 20 years, if you do it correctly, and I can guide you through that, but if you do it correctly, you will have a property that's paid off by someone else.
Right.
And you have gotten all of the benefits of owning the property.
Right.
So in essence, in my instance, I own several properties that are all paid for by someone else.
Right.
And it paid for my
That's
child's college payments. And
That's
now
awesome.
it's going to pay for my retirement.
That's awesome.
So,
yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So it's, retirement planning, if you're not wanting to take the bear of taking all the work on, that's what a property manager does.
Yes.
That's what Pam's here for. Now, what kind of staff do you have that can help, get everybody in line?
Okay, so
that's where we'll kind of end off.
Okay. Well, we have a maintenance coordinator, of course. His name is Ray.
Awesome.
And then we have Michelle, who's a realtor / property manager. I'm a property manager also. We have Jessica, who's in the office, who takes care of the paperwork and answers the phones and sends out work orders and does some follow-up on that. And then there's Sharon, who comes in occasionally to take care of overflow work.
Absolutely.
But we have such a great staff here at Berkshire Hathaway to work through all of this stuff with us.
Right.
And it's fabulous. And we have fabulous realtors in our office.
Yes.
So if you ever needed a realtor, these guys are great. These guys are great, and I'm so glad that they're here. And thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. They're just right down the hallway, guys. So if you need a property manager, looking for a place to rent, looking to lease your property, we have all the services here. One stop, just come on by, ask for Pam, and we could get you all squared away. So thanks so much again for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye.